This podcast is rated R for restricted. Under 17 requires accompanying parent or adult guardian. Mission 250.
Welcome to the Mission 250 podcast, where we are watching the best movies of all time, most of the time, and then sometimes it's award season, and then we go on award season kicks, where we try to watch all of the movies in certain categories. And this year, we're watching all of the Best Picture nominees, and we're almost there, guys. We watched 9 out of 10 so far. Good for us.
We're
not at 10 yet. We don't know what's going to happen. We might not make it, so give ourselves a round of applause right now. Right? Why not?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you
just
go on.
One pair of hands
We might
clapping.
not make it. You go on without us. Just go on.
You don't want to watch Hamnet? Okay, that's fine. You can convince me otherwise.
That one's tough anyway. I don't know. There's a kid, then he dies, or was he a kid, or was he in his
Spoilers.
imagination? Anyway, there's a play.
Jesus.
It's just fucking trailer. Goddamn trailers tell you everything.
Who watches trailers? Yeah, they do. That's right.
I
They're
do, because I go
spoiling.
watch movies and I sit there and I kind of enjoy it, but then I worry that I'm getting exposed to more than I want to. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So this week we are watching the movie that came out last year. It is called Sentimental Value. It was directed by Joachim Trier. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's one of those two.
Right.
It's the guy who directed Worst Person in the World.
Also, the other
remember
guy
that
who
movie?
wrote Worst Person in the World and
Yeah.
actress who starred in Worst Person in the World.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had a little quote from just to refresh everyone what we thought about the worst person in the world. And I'm going to say this as emotionlessly as possible. Okay. This is a TC quote from the Worst Person in the World episode. Why would I want to watch a boring fucking chapter of someone's shitty life?
Oh, and we got round two.
And I'll say
Vintage
that-
TC.
Yeah, and I'll say that applies potentially.
Oh, no,
to the movie
preview.
that
To
we're
this
watching.
movie too.
20
All right, so
seconds
let's
spoiler.
do before
That's
we do
funny.
that.
What a quote. I
Before-
mean, that's got to go down in history. That is, yeah.
I was like, it's applicable. All right, so before we get to 20 seconds, we're doing
I
stream
liked
it or
Worst
skip it.
Person in the World, by the way, I think.
I think you did too.
Yeah.
I did not. And TC, it was actually weird listening to TC because you came out positive and you're like, but I can't be negative because I'm afraid of what people will think. And then you started going negative, and I don't really.
Yeah,
But then you put it
right.
under like your bottom 3 or whatever on the.
What,
on
me?
the- no, TC did.
Oh,
No,
TC.
me.
Oh, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so he secretly hated
it's
it.
the
He was just-
bipolar. I'm
Yeah.
up, I'm down. Who knows where he is?
He
you
was
know?
for some reason afraid of the audience of that movie, so he couldn't
Right.
talk shit on it. It was pretty.
And
Yeah,
honestly, at
somebody's
this
gonna
point, I
come
don't
and-
even fucking
so-
remember it.
Oh,
at this
yeah.
point.
You'll never
You
be
know?
able to go to Norway again.
That's not a good sign of a movie if you can't remember it, right? Good ones
That's
you
true.
remember.
That's true. In
But-
fact, I didn't even remember that I'd seen this woman before. I kept thinking about Good Will Hunting. So, anyways, go
Ah,
ahead.
yeah,
Apples?
yeah.
What?
Skarsgård. Skarsgård's in there.
Skarsgård.
So here we go. Sentimental Value. Stream it or skip it. TC.
I'm gonna say skip it.
They're going to hate you in Norway. They're going to hate you in Norway.
John, are they gonna love you in Norway? What do you got?
Oh, stream it, yeah.
I gotta
mean,
stream
if,
it too.
if you like foreign films, I mean, you gotta. If you know what you're
Don't
getting
say
into-
that. Just say
Can I
stream
not
it.
qualify?
You're
You're not
once
allowed to
you
qualify?
preface it, then you know it sucks.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
if
no,
you're
no.
listening to a smaller indie podcast without advertisements, you like indie movie. You like foreign
Okay,
movies.
okay,
John.
fine. Stream it. Stream it. Stream it. Totally stream it.
Yeah.
No qualifications.
If you
Sorry.
only like Marvel movies, then why the fuck are you listening to this podcast? Okay,
That's fair.
Just
That's
leave.
fair.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
All right.
So-
So 20-second spoiler for your reviews. Let's start negative with TC over here.
Let's go.
Let's get it out of the way. Is what I'm thinking.
Look, it's a well put together movie. There's really good acting in it, and it's just really downer of a movie. And if I don't know, why would I want to watch a shitty movie about someone's shitty life? No, it was a little boring, but honestly, I guess thank God it had somewhat of a decent ending. And that's my 23.
23 points taken off. John, what do you got?
I love this. This makes me think of like Anatomy of a Fall and these other films that are just sort of quiet in some places. I love some of the scenes. The like stage anxiety scenes were really affecting. My only thing is there's some pieces of this film I didn't catch until I like read the summary. I was like, damn, I wish I'd have gotten that because there's a bit more to this and how it works out. But otherwise, I really enjoyed this. I thought it was really good.
Nice. I'm curious. We'll jump right into your little things after this.
Okay.
My 20 seconds. This was like an actor showcase. I think if it was just the acting, that was enough for me. It's like the best acting of the year. Everyone was freaking amazing. I was happy
Yeah,
to
they
see
were.
after I watched it that everyone got nominated. It makes sense because everyone was as good as everyone else, and they're all doing different things.
Yep.
And that was
Good
enough for
point.
me. And that's all the time that I have.
It's a good point, though. Good point, Denny. I mean, even Ellie Fanning was marvelous. Like that role.
L.
Sorry, I don't know her. But Elle Fanning. I only read about her. I don't know her. Wish I did. She seems nice.
She seems cool. She's pretty good at acting and stuff.
Yeah, but her character is very subtly done. Like there's so many different ways that could have been done, and each of the characters is interesting. The sister, the dad, the little kid. Yeah, it's good.
The little kid in the movie, dude. That movie shot where they showed this, like, when the
kid
was
running.
Younger.
Yeah.
That was
fucking good.
I love it when movies do a thing where it's like they talk about how good something is, and they usually never show it because it's hard as shit to show it. And this one, they had a little clip from it, and I was like, Jesus Christ, if that was a real movie, that'd be fucking amazing. Because that kid, the way they hang on her, like the context of what you get just from that short clip, it's all pretty incredible.
Right.
And they have that shoehorned into this movie. And the whole rest of it is just kind of these people walking around and talking with each other. But there are kind of punctuated moments. That's one of them. The scene at the beginning, the whole montage with the poem in the house was
that was really good. Really good. Yeah.
One of the better intros I can think
the
of.
following scene of her stage fright and anxiety, I thought that was all really affecting too. Like it made me I felt like nervous for her.
Yeah.
Like they did that really well. Like in terms of like you really like felt what she was going through. It was good.
Yeah. And man, also we talk about how this movie is about directors and actors,
which I am not a fan.
And
right.
flawed people.
And flawed. But that's the thing with this one. Usually when it's like directors and actors, there's always somebody like, there's always some undertone of,
Aren't we awesome?
Right.
Right.
And this movie doesn't have that. This movie's like, it's sad in that way where like, she's an actor, but she's doing it to like deal with her issues.
Right.
And the dad is a director, but he missed out on his life to be a director, right? And you get all of that,
and he regrets
in the movie,
it, right? And he's like trying to deal with it, right?
But he doesn't know he doesn't know what else to do, which is pretty cool too.
And
like,
he doesn't even know how to.
He
doesn't know how to communicate it either, except in this film that he's making, which I didn't pick up on as much as I wanted to.
Oh,
I was like, this whole thing was them in the fucking set.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a clever moments. So, like that's when you're watching, you're like, okay, that is, like I said, well put together.
Yeah.
But Jesus fucking Christ, it is depressing.
I thought that at the very end. Tell me if you guys thought so too. That whole, as soon as they started the last scene where she was in the house that they recreated, I thought that was real. Like I thought that was a real scene, and I thought she was going to kill herself.
I liked how they faded out of it. I really normally this is annoying. But I thought it worked beautifully in this film, the way they would like seamlessly move into the past or other films, and you would come back, and it felt like that made it matter, even though it was a little disorienting at first. Like, oh shit, oh that's what this is. It felt like it made sense for the film. It wasn't feel like they're just tricking us to trick us or whatever. It felt like it was a way to get it to like mess with our perspective,
like the secret agent,
because all this like blends in, like the film he made and his past. All of it is like messing with them at the same time too. So it like sort of captures that, you know, how like the films he made or the past and the history, it's all like there and messing with all these people as we're like learning about them and they're trying to live their lives.
Well, it takes like all you're inside this house for most of the movie and it looks really good, which is kind of surprising, right? Yeah. Because it's not lit. It's not like Parasite where you're in a house that looks crazy and there's crazy lighting and they're doing crazy things. You're in this kind of old house with old things in it, not very spectacular. But it's like the way they light it and the way they put people in it, it looks really good and it adds to the realism. It's like they're confident in everything, right? They don't feel like they have to. This might be repeating what John said. They don't have to overdo anything because they're confident in the actors that they have, the script that they have, the setting that they have. They're like, we don't need to do anything more. This is all we need. Is what we're saying and showing in this scene, which is pretty rare too.
Yeah,
because you need good acting to make that work. Otherwise. If you don't have acting in this movie, I don't think you have very much.
Right.
You imagine Nicolas Cage in this movie?
No.
You play all 4 parts like adaptation?
Oh, I love it.
Would that be a good movie? Probably. what question am I asking?
Why not? It would be a very different movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, it's got to be hard for an actor to act like a bad actor. And Elle Fanning does that really well.
She does. She's the skirting line of like, but also not like bad. Like she's actually trying. It's more like she's acting like a decent actor who doesn't fit the part.
Yes.
Like that's what she's trying to do, and I think she does that really well. She doesn't.
And
even
outside
seem like,
of that, when she's acting, she seems like a real person. Like she creates a character of her actor, and that's a real person.
Yeah.
And then you have her trying to act, and that feels real too.
Right. And it feels
real.
real when she's like saying like, this isn't working, and I know it's not working, and I don't fit this, and that again, it's like a really fine line to walk there in terms of. Oh yeah, you could do bad acting and be like, blah, 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 I'm a bad actor. I'm crying. I don't know. I killed myself. Blah.
That's what Nicolas Cage would do.
Yeah,
Don't
right.
touch on that.
Look at me. I'm gonna go in that room and I'm gonna hang myself. I'm gonna shut the door and you won't see it, but it's gonna happen.
We need a remake of this. This sounds great.
Yeah, that would be good.
But you said there's no Oscar moments, John. Her quitting the movie, that's her Oscar moment for sure.
Yeah, I know. No, it still doesn't feel overdone or in your face. Even then it feels low key. I don't know, it's not.
There's no yelling.
Yeah,
It's never yelling.
That's true. Yeah, it just feels very like everybody's like these are real people trying really hard to do the right thing. And I thought that was really touching in the way that she did it, and he was like, "Yeah, I appreciate that you're doing this." I thought that was all really nice. Just I don't know. Yeah,
let's play a game right now. Let's guess the clip in this movie that they show at the Oscars for all four of these actors, since they all four got nominated. Elle Fanning, mine. So think of your own. I'll start with the Elle Fanning one because I'm pretty sure that's a shoo-in, unless you guys can think of another one for her when she quits.
Yeah. Oh, it's got.
That's Elle's.
Yeah.
And that means that can't be Stellan's because you can't show the same clip for both.
No, but you think they show the other
one.
scene with the sisters, you'd think they might show that because that was beautiful.
That'll be the younger sister's clip, not the older sister's clip.
Right. Well, there's got to be, we'd want to think there'd be something between the dad and the older sister, but I don't know. I think you got something in mind, Denny.
No, I think for Stellan and the lead, who I feel bad I don't.
I don't like Stellan flipping off the camera. I'd like to see that. I liked when
he's
did that.
drunk.
He flipped off the house. He's drunk and he flips off the house.
No, he's flipping off the window he was going to shoot from, right? Because he was like quitting the job at that point.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that was good.
But
I don't know. I think it seems like the woman from Hamnet's going to win everything because that seems to be the trend right now. But
oh, really?
The woman
Which
in this
one was that?
That's the one we're going to watch next week. That's the one about.
Oh.
It's called a Hamnet, and it's about Hamlet. Believe it or not, because that makes sense. Does it? We'll find out next week.
This movie hopefully will explain it to us.
I don't know how to pronounce foreign names. Her name's Renate Renziv or something like that. But I think she deserves it. She just looked so sad the whole movie. Like she did. It was so believable that she was acting and
not like
the same way that she was acting. But
wounded.
But it was like in her eyes. You
right.
could see
No, you're totally right. But she just looked like she was just like, she was just like deeply wounded, but just still living her life, being an actress, doing all these things,
And she still smiled and laughed a lot, but you could sense like the sadness in her the entire time.
And like her theater acting is still not good enough, which was also like sad for her.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I love that. I love that anxiety scene too, and then how it ends with this I don't know, this like fucking metal music that starts playing with these lights and stuff as she's like going, just actually doing it. That was awesome.
Like, is this
weird.
good? Is this what's supposed to be happening?
It's supposed to be. This is theater.
It's
I guess.
Norway. There's a lot of black metal in Norway. That's just common.
It's progressive
Everybody listens
theater.
to that. Yeah.
That was weird.
I thought it was pretty funny when she tried to do the accent. I thought that was a funny little bit that they were doing.
You're like, let's drop the accent.
You can't do. You can't do the accent.
Right. She knew it was
you
wrong.
Just can't do it.
But she was again. It was so well done. She was trying because she knew she wasn't fitting. She's like, well, how do I fit? I got to figure out how to fit. Okay, so maybe I got to do it in a Norwegian accent because fuck, this isn't working.
Now there's a little bit. It's a little bit interesting though that like the whole story is based on that one quitting. Because if like that one didn't quit, then the other one wouldn't have dealt with her shit, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know what would have happened.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked. Right? Like the whole ending wouldn't have done anything if that girl hadn't quit.
If she'd have been like way too invested in her career and been, I'm sorry, we've got a contract here, we have to do it.
That was a little like contrived of just like, she happens to quit. I don't know, she's not feeling it. and now this one gets to like
but it
figure
happened-
out her shit
it
by
happened-
being in this
yeah,
movie
yeah.
and reconciling with her dad.
But her
and
quitting,
all the good stuff
her
comes
quitting
because
happened. So
you
now
know.
her quitting seemed real. Her quitting seemed
No,
very
but I'm just
real.
saying, without that one piece,
Well, sure.
the rest of it doesn't fucking show up.
Well, TC, there's this thing called plot devices that you need in order to have things happen the way you
Jaws
want
would
them
have
to
sucked
happen.
without the shark, TC. Is that what you're saying? Because I agree.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fine.
No, but I mean, it made sense. I didn't think
No,
that
but typically
it
I'm just
didn't need to
saying the
happen, though,
hero's
TC.
thing is it's their choice that changes the next thing, not someone else's.
Right. Yeah, right.
But I also,
no.
it's not a thing.
that
Like,
big
I'm
fuss?
usually bothered by like something happening that needs to happen, but like
Yeah.
this didn't need to happen, right? She could have stayed on. The movie could have been made. It could have sucked, and something else could have happened. You know, it's not like
But that wouldn't have helped Nora
it might have. They might have been able to write
process
it
her
in.
shit.
She might have
No,
seen
because the whole
movie
thing
and-
is that the film helps both of them process what they were already not dealing with previously.
If you
And
want to
then
get
at
to
the
that
end, the
point
last
of
shot
the
is
ending.
them finally getting to the reconciliation because now it's all dealt with. Their traumas are solved.
That's yeah.
they move on.
I'm just saying that like in movies where I don't know where you need to get to a resolution, it seems more contrived if you have something that gets you to that specific resolution, like an adventure movie where you need to escape something or something like that. There wasn't an end to this movie that needed to happen. It to me, it felt like
Really?
yeah, because it could have
whole-
it could have been a sad ending. The movie was pretty sad. It could have been a pretty unsatisfying.
The whole point of the movie is to show them that their mediums is what helped them get through their own bullshit. So without that, they don't do that.
Right.
Right?
It's possible that wouldn't have happened. And then it would have been a different movie.
But it was also it was.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what-
And
that's
it
what we're
was
saying the
stated-
same
but
thing.
was
but it still
stated
would have
to happen
ended,
again.
and it
Again.
might have been good still. Is all
You're
I'm
right,
trying
but
to
the
say.
reason that Skarsgård wrote this film is for his daughter to play it, and that's why there was this tension right from the beginning that this wasn't going to work. Like because no matter what Fanny did, because I won't even say her first name properly.
L, John. It's L.
Just L. Ellie.
Yeah, just the letter
Ellie.
L.
No, it's Ellie. Little Ellie. Anyway, fine. Whatever she did, it wasn't going to work, and that at least sets up an understandable tension that has to break at some point. Like the reason for this film was not for him to make the film. The reason for this film was to have his daughter play this role in the film. Like and that.
But it was
what-
also to like mend.
Right.
Hopefully, it was supposed to mend their ways.
Not to
together.
mend it, but I think he did not know how to communicate this to her. This was the only way he could like think of to communicate, right? Not even
Right.
to mend, not even to mend things. If it mends things, that's great. But I think he was just I think it's just more about desperately trying to. He had no way of expressing this. His way as a film director, writer, was to like have her play this role. That was how he could communicate.
And
it, right?
but Nora has no other way to move on than doing it as well.
right,
That's
right.
That's the,
because
right.
because
That's
she's
the-
not going to listen to anything he has to say, right?
Well, and even for herself, she's not going to heal until she deals with it through something else.
Right.
That's why
right.
she's in theater, right? Like that's the
right,
whole point.
Exactly.
Uh,
So that's why
so-
I know. Well, in the way it's a contrivance, but it also like seems like this is almost an inevitable thing, right? Which is kind of set up naturally that this sort of thing almost needs to happen, or everything's going to explode. Like, and which could have been an alternative thing that happens here is that the movie wasn't going to work or get made. It was going
Right.
to reach some kind of explosive point because the whole intention was to have his daughter play that role, right? So, but he still has a career and he's still got to go with things. I like there was other like little subtleties about like him dealing with Netflix and being like, well, it's going to the theaters, right? We'll have to see. Or even like him, like I love another scene which was great was he's like going to the cinematographer and he's like, fuck, this dude can't even walk. I don't even know if I can have him be my cinematographer, which they decided to get over that. And I don't know, that wasn't like
Because they had
sort
new
of happened
technology.
that
That was pretty happy at the end. You saw
Yeah.
him on the set there with like this new camera.
Oh yeah. So that helped him, but that there were a
Yeah.
couple of like even these like little offbeats of the film I sort of enjoyed because they were just sort of like these little different hits there that were really like sort of powerful. Where he's like, well, this guy's my friend and he did all my stuff, but he can't fucking walk. I don't think he can do the job anymore. So I got to get out of here. So yeah.
And it's because he wanted the single take, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
because the guy couldn't hold the camera anymore, and he's like, we just put it on tracks. And he's like, in his own head, he's like, we can't do tracks and a single take when we're walking around a house.
But technology,
Technology.
agents.
I laughed pretty hard when Skarsgård gave the kid Irreversible and the piano teacher as a birthday present.
Yeah,
have you guys seen those movies?
That was funny. Irreversible, and I've not seen that movie, but I know why I have not seen that movie.
I have seen it, and it is top 5 movies you would not show to a kid. Easy.
Yeah. Should have had
people walked out of the screen. There's famous footage of people walking out of like the Cannes Film Festival screening of that movie saying the director should be killed.
Yes, that one. I mean, I know. It should have. The only thing they should have included, he should have also had Dogtooth. I think really, but a good family film.
It's not a classic yet, John. You have to wait 20 years.
Maybe not. Yeah, it's not a classic yet, but that would have topped it. I bet.
Yeah. What else we got in the movie? There's a couple of realistic touches in this movie that I haven't seen before. Skarsgård woke up drunk on a pillow, and there was a sizable slobber stain on the pillow.
I noticed that. Yeah, you're right.
And I was like, hell yeah, movie. Making it real. Knowing what's real and making it happen.
That's fair.
Skarsgård doesn't give a shit. He's an old guy. He's like, yeah, slop it up, dude. I'll drool. This is reality.
Actually, what he did was, no, this is realism, man. He actually drank a whole shit ton and passed out. And then they waited for him to wake up the next morning.
The flipping off of that building, that was off script.
Yeah,
it was all Skarsgård.
All there. He actually did get drunk. He did get drunk and passed out. The crew stayed there the whole night until he woke up, so they were ready for him. And there he was with the pile of drool.
He's a hard worker. He does it for his craft.
Yeah, that's right.
What else we got in the movie? Anything else? The face melding scene. What did we think about that scene?
That was
like we've seen that before.
It was a Bergman, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Bergman. I didn't.
So it's an homage to.
Yeah, I guess. I will say I don't think it was necessary. I don't really think it.
They're all
added.
the same, John. You didn't get it. They're all the same.
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit. I think that was actually a little distracting and it didn't fit the rest of the tone of the film.
It's like all of a sudden art house.
Yeah, exactly. Like like smack to the head art house.
Yeah.
All right, and you're like okay,
and then back to slow and boring.
And then we're back there, but you're still a little dizzy because you just got smacked in the head by art house.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right,
Yep.
TC. I think that it just fine, but I just like that
I got it by that point. It's not like it didn't tell me like,
right?
oh, he's trying to say that they're all the same. It's like no, the story has already told me that.
You've done everything
pretty
so
clearly.
elegantly. You don't need to have the dick scene. You know, you don't need anything like that. You're good. You know, why put it in there? Just that really like it sort of contradicts everything you said, Denny.
Persona, just to reference that because that sounds random as shit if you haven't listened to the podcast or seen the movie Persona before. There's a big erect dick in the beginning of the movie Persona, directed by Bergman.
Like all these other films that talk about, with directors or whatever, there's this sense of we are so awesome, aren't we? That has that element of it where it's like it felt like that did not fit the rest of the tone of the film.
I can see that.
It felt like look, we're going to do something really cool now, and I had forgotten
black
all
and white,
about it.
hard lighting, swirly faces. Isn't that cool?
Why do that when you've done everything else so beautifully and subtly? Why do you? What does that add? It adds nothing. It's just like
they wanted you to meditate on them being family.
No. I guess I don't
trouble.
know.
Woohoo.
Yeah, that was a mistake, I think. But whatever. I don't care.
Flawed.
I mean, it was there and it was gone. So.
Yeah, pretty good way to end a movie though. Really, they set it up
sweet.
and then they really landed it. You know,
They did.
It's like you kind of knew it was coming, but it still worked really well.
And I loved how they did there was like a little hint of them like approving of each other, and then they come back and there's this real warmth between them, and that was nice. I liked it. It was like it's almost like the ice was breaking or something. And so it could have ended on that first pass where there's just a little bit of warmth, a smile, or just almost like a connection between them. And that would have been fine too in understanding. I would have accepted that, but it was kind of nice that here you go. Here's a big nice.
Thank you. I've been so sad the past 2 hours. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to kill herself. So I mean,
So did I.
had me guessing.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, shit.
But then I was like, these motherfuckers, right after that.
They got
That
us.
was my next. Yeah, they got me.
What do we think about Elle Fanning in general?
What else has she been in? I don't know.
So the day before we watched this movie, which was a couple weeks ago at this point, we watched the new Predator movie, Predator Badlands.
Oh, yeah.
Highly recommended.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen a trailer?
Oh. Well, maybe after Oscar season, let's just watch some, action
Some trash. Yeah, it's action trash. It's really good.
Okay.
She plays.
I'm okay
Which
with
one?
that.
Which one is this
It's called
now?
Predator Badlands. It's new.
Oh yeah, it's got to be good.
It's
Come
good.
on.
she's in it.
It's like Godzilla versus whatever.
Good, huh?
They're teaming up for a new one. I'm definitely seeing that.
It's they put
Godzilla
Predator
versus-
on an alien planet with animals more dangerous than Predator, and he finds Elle Fanning, who is a cut in half, top half only cyborg that he starts carrying around. The Predator carries her around.
Yeah. Can I should, well, we're talking about Predator, which we may never talk about again unless we see this film. I would like to share my movie comment triumph moment when I don't know. I don't know how old I was. Maybe like 13 or something when Predator was in the theater.
You saw Predator in the theater?
You've seen Predator, right?
I'm jealous. Yeah, that movie's sweet.
Watching it in the theater, and there's the big reveal where the Predator takes off his mask and you see his ugly face, right? Right. Movie is quiet, and I said, "Oh, it's like referring to Schwarzenegger." And I said, "It's his mother." I was so proud of myself. Everybody
And then what? Everyone laughed?
Everyone laughed. It was great. It was my shining moment as a movie talker.
That was your high note.
It
13.
was, I tell you.
Yeah.
And we can just all move on from that now.
You just peaked too young.
I peaked. That was it. That was all downhill. Downhill. So
And then did you try
downhill.
to make comments the rest of the movie, and everyone's like, "Shut up, kid."
No.
Right. Exactly.
I knew
Hey, take this kid home, would you?
Yeah.
I
You had your moment. You had the
I don't
one.
think
Shut
I
your
don't think
mouth.
I made a movie comment since. I think that I know I
That's
was
good.
done, which was
Yeah.
sort of sad in that sense. It's like I'm done. Anyway, yeah, but I'd be up for that anyway. I've heard it's pretty good, but then I don't know if we want to see the original Predator and all that shit. But
There's nothing to talk about in those movies.
no, that's
No,
true.
Go ahead and
really
rewatch
isn't.
those ones
There's
if you
not
want
going
to.
be
They're
like
good,
a
though.
story.
Yeah. Freaking Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura and Carl Weathers. Is it Carl Weathers? That's
Carl
what it is,
Weathers,
right?
Yeah,
that's
that
good.
sounds right.
Yeah.
See, is he
Great
dead?
movie. I think he died recently, didn't he?
Yeah, recently, meaning like we're old, so recently doesn't mean anything anymore. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago.
It just becomes a time in the
Right.
past.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw some. I didn't watch very much of the Olympics, and TC got some questions for you on the Olympics because TC went to the Olympics. That's why we're delayed here.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I saw the gold medalists.
Not in them. I just went to
He
them.
went to them.
Yeah.
He went to the spackling competition.
Important distinction.
Yeah.
That's how we. That's how we
exactly.
know you know how that
It's
stuff
not
works.
curling, it's spackling.
It's the opposite
You
of
get out
curling.
there with
Yeah.
the plywood.
The broom tries to make it go faster, and TC's right behind him with the spackle trying to make it go slower.
Gotcha, boss. I gotcha. Don't worry, I gotcha.
But the gold medalists, figure skaters from Oakland, and because of that,
Oh yeah,
I
she
had to
was,
watch
that was
it.
awesome. Oh, that's great. That
She was good.
Some great
But,
moments.
during her freaking performance, everyone was like, "Her comeback moment. She's coming. It's her comeback." I'm like, "Comeback? How the fuck old is she? She's 20
I
years
know.
old.
She
She's
quit.
20.
Isn't that crazy?
She quit
I
for
know.
2
Be
years.
20 and have a comeback moment.
No, you
fucking
can't. No. Well, you're young.
These
when
people
you do
start
this.
young.
She quit for like 2 years, I think.
It was like 4
she-
years. Yeah, she quit when
4
she
years.
was
She
16.
fucking quit for 4 years. This is a comeback. You quit something for 4 years. It's a comeback.
That's insane how when you're 20, you can have a comeback.
Yeah. Well, when you're doing it when you're like 13, yeah. So
I mean, that just, I just want to say, I feel old as fuck, John. That's all I was
By
trying
the
to say.
time
okay.
I was 20, I barely had my fucking shit going.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
okay,
Jesus.
okay, that's fine. It's all about us being old. Everything is just sort of cycles
That's all I
around
wanted
that.
to say. I
That's
had
fair.
a realization that I was old as
You're
fuck, and
old.
I wanted to share it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
20.
But how
Can you
was the
imagine?
Olympics, TC?
That was fun.
It was fun.
I love Italy. Italy is something else.
Did
The
you
place.
see any of Italy besides the Olympics? Like, did you go
Yeah,
see?
yeah. We went to Rome. We went to Florence.
Oh,
we went
nice.
to Milan.
I've been to those
and then
first
back
two
to
places.
Rome. And yeah.
What do you
Rome
like
was
better,
fun.
Rome or Florence? Florence.
I don't know if I'd say Milan.
I've never been to Milan. It's better.
Milan is like a happening city, man.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's great and walkable. There's a million places to eat and it's fucking
That
great.
sounds like Florence.
It was awesome. Well, bigger than Florence by quite a bit.
Oh.
Much more like a New York City or something, but all
Okay.
Italian style. I just love how everyone dresses out there.
Nicer.
Sleek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They give a shit. They're not fat as fuck.
Yeah, they're not. Nope,
Yeah.
they're not fast as fuck. I mean, we had to be walking at least 17,000 steps a fucking day. We were exhausted.
What does that equate to in like miles?
I don't fucking know. A lot. Fuck.
Like 7?
Like, yeah, I don't know, 5 or 6. Gotta be.
Nice.
I mean, we were just ready to drop. And you drink wine with every meal, which is always great.
Mm-hmm.
Not something I do here, but, had to there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's
so
drinking
cheap,
and smoking
too.
cigarettes.
Their wine is
I
so
even
good
smoked
and
a
it's so
cigarette.
cheap.
I smoked a cigarette because I was like, I'm
No.
here. Everyone's smoking. So if you want to fit in, you got to have a glass of wine and a cigarette. So, in Florence, I had, one night some cigarette, and I barely got 2 hits before I was like, why does anybody do this? And it's like constant over there. So interesting place, that's for sure.
Nice.
I wouldn't say that it was very Olympic feeling.
Oh no.
Come to find out, because Milan has something basically every weekend that's very important of some stature that they don't go over the top for any one of them. And so like the Olympics had some merch and some signage and stuff, but it wasn't like Paris where it was like you knew the fucking Olympics were in Paris. They had that place decked out in Olympic gear and like paint and specific signs and all that kind of stuff. And they didn't do that in Milan.
Italians are like, fuck that. I don't want to sell shitty merch to these tourists. Get out of my
it's
city.
like, I guess the Winter Olympics aren't as, they're not as popular as the Olympics. So
really?
Summer Olympics.
There's more interesting sports in the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, I guess, but there's just, I don't know, doesn't draw as many people. It's cold. I mean, we couldn't even get up to some of the mountain stuff, obviously. The mountain stuff was in the Alps, and fuck, we weren't, or somewhere up there. We weren't going anywhere near that. It was like a 4-hour drive just to get to some of those.
Did you see any luge?
No, that's we're all up in the mountains. So we saw hockey, we saw figure skating,
nice.
we saw, that's about it.
I mean, those are good.
Oh, speed skating.
Oh,
speed skating was awesome.
Oh.
That was cool. And then we just kind of walked around Italy and drank wine and
Cool.
had a blast.
That sounds
Spent
awesome.
A ton of money. Ton of money.
Yeah, you
give
got
us
what's
some.
money
Give us
for,
some.
though?
Just give us some. What's it called? Donations.
Yeah, there you
if
go.
don't
Go
mind.
to the
We
website,
get
Mission
some
250
donations.
Podcast. Well, TC's got it set up there, I think. Is it a Venmo?
Yeah.
What is it in there?
Fucking PayPal. I don't know. Just send
PayPal.
it.
Just find an address, send it. We'll probably find it. Come on.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. But anyway,
I got a little trivia on this movie.
All right.
Very
Okay.
little. There was a New York Film Festival half-an-hour-long interview, and I got exactly 4 pieces of information that were worth sharing, and that's questionable. The script was written for Renault, who is the lead woman character in this movie, because they worked together, as John said in the beginning, in The Worst Person in the World.
meta. It was like
Meta,
really
meta.
meta.
Well, especially meta because Elle Fanning was playing a woman coming from the States in a Norwegian movie, and that's exactly what she was in reality, was someone coming from the States and playing the character.
Hey,
So
write
that's-
what you know.
Yeah.
Am I right?
So that's pretty damn meta. And she did feel a little anxiety about it because she felt totally out of her element because they filmed this in Norway. It was obviously it's a foreign film, even though there's one American actor, and then Stellan is from Sweden, but he's a Hollywood actor. He's been doing stuff for Hollywood for a long time. All of his kids are in Hollywood. All of his kids are fucking famous for some goddamn reason.
Must be nice.
Because they're tall and they look weird. You know what I'm saying? They're good actors.
The Nepo babies,
Mm-hmm.
which I found out came from Italy.
The name?
Oh,
Yep.
Nepo babies? I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Cool.
Started with the Romans. Where like
That makes
the
sense.
Caesars would start
They started a lot
handing
of
their
things.
things down to their kids, and then the kids would start, becoming successful. And
The sister character was cast because she exuded like a realism or something. Like they liked her in the tryouts, and they thought the younger sister character was a really important character. But as written, that character was a lot happier and jovial in the script. And when they got her, she's like, "Well, that won't work." So they rewrote the character to fit what worked for her as an actor, which is
you mean the academic researcher or whatever
Yes.
she called herself?
yeah, because like the whole
one?
point,
Yeah.
it works with the way they did it, but like it would have been more on the nose, I think, if she was like happy and then at the end she's like, "I'm actually sad too." That would have been not. It could have worked, but like the way they did it here, it's like she seems fine. She seems like she's just having a normal life, and then you get the revelation at the end. You're like, okay, that works. It's a little sadder overall, but it works pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They found that house. That's not trivia. That's a real house. It was hard to find, and they found it, and then they shot in it. Do you like that? That's good stuff.
House. All right.
That's not trivia. That's just a house.
Just talking to myself over here. So this is now just 2 other things that were outside of that. The young Stellan Skarsgård footage, where they had him as a young man with hair on his head, and he looked younger, but not too much younger, but like 30 years younger, was from a movie called The Domestic Terrorist that he was in, and it was from 1992, and they digitally altered the footage from that movie for that clip they showed in this movie, which is interesting. It looked real, not digitally altered. And this movie, we love talking about how long standing ovations are.
Oh, no.
Cannes Film Festival, how long of a standing ovation?
23 minutes.
Oh, TC, what do you got?
Oh God. it can be more than 23 minutes.
You don't know, man.
30 minutes.
John, well, you both lose Price is Right style, I think.
okay.
Well, I don't know. 19 minutes. John wins.
Jesus Christ.
That's a long time. Like,
That's a long time to clap.
Yeah.
Christ, yeah, no kidding.
Who quit?
People
I
get-
would have quit.
No,
I would have quit
you
after
get
like 30
wrist
seconds. And
injuries
then
there.
like
You got
hands in the
people that
pocket.
are like, oh my God, I can't clap. I gotta do it.
these standing ovations, do they count? Like, is there one asshole in the crowd that keeps going? They're like, with timer still going, that guy's going. He's
I don't
clapping.
know.
We got the timer going.
Right.
Everyone else
they
is
do
leaving.
breaks. Everybody
It's-
goes in waves. You have to have like pit stops for the clapping. You
Right.
know? It's like,
And at
mean,
the end
you
of a
do get
movie,
tired.
guaranteed end of movie, there's got to be a certain percentage, 10 or more percent of people running out of there to hit the pisser.
You know,
100%.
5 minutes.
Or
That's what
they
I'm
just
doing.
don't like
Can't
it.
they-
right?
they should just
I
set
mean,
a
come
limit.
You
on.
have to like it, TC. You have to like
That's
it.
what I think. If you're at the premiere,
That's
you
what's
can't
annoying.
not like
no,
it.
You
That's
gotta
not
be there like,
allowed. Right.
thank you. No, really. No, really. Yeah. Jesus, I have to pee.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting.
I
Yeah.
don't know. You
I
think
liked
they
it. I
should-
would have clapped, but I wouldn't have clapped for 19 minutes.
How
That's
do you-
way too
who
much.
does that? That's injury promoting.
Yeah.
It's not good.
They should have filmed that and put it in.
That's right,
Meta
the
for
clapper.
Meta for the meta. Yeah.
We got 2 recurring segments to hit here, guys.
What?
Okay.
The first one's called We Fucked Up. It's
Oh,
where we
okay.
take moments in our past podcast episodes and we correct ourselves. This is a self-regulating episode, so if you want to correct your own mistakes, that's on you guys. This is a mistake that I made in the Frankenstein episode where I said Bring Her Back was made for $15 million or for $3 million. That's wrong. It was made for $15 million.
Okay.
And I thought that was
Okay.
notable to correct because I was talking about how little that movie was made for, and 15 is a lot more than 3.
And it turns out it was made for a nominal amount.
Yeah.
Over the 10 million mark where nobody can fucking live. And there you go.
So there's that. And then the other recurring segment is 1 Degree from Nicolas Cage.
What is our 1 degree here?
There is a movie that was made
Skarsgård.
in
It'd be
2009.
Skarsgård, right? Skarsgård's
No.
got to be our 1 degree, no?
No, it's Elle Fanning.
Wow.
There's this movie called Astro Boy from 2009 where Nicolas Cage.
Astro Boy.
Yeah, it's a cartoon. It looks like a pretty animated
it's a
movie.
remake of that was a popular cartoon, I think.
Nicolas Cage played a character called Dr. Bill Tenma. He was Toby's father. He was Astro's creator, and he was the head of the Ministry of Science of Metro City. And then Elle Fanning, where is her name here? Was Grace, a girl from Ham Egg's house who kicks President Stone's leg.
Holy cow! You got Kristen Bell, Nathan Lane, Eugene Levy, Bill Nighy, Donald Sutherland, Charlize Theron, and Nicolas
David
Cage
Bowie.
in this film. Yeah. Wow.
No, sorry, it's David Bowers, not David Bowie.
Yeah. Well, there you know. But
Charlize
still, wow.
Theron. Nathan Lane plays Ham Egg. So Elle
Okay.
Fanning is a girl from Nathan Lane's house who kicks President Stone in the leg.
Oh wait,
Who's President
Samuel
Stone?
L. Jackson is Zog, a 100-year-old construction robot brought back to life by Astro Boy's Blue Core Energy.
Donald Sutherland is President Stone. So Elle Fanning in Nathan Lane's house kicks Donald Sutherland in the leg. That's this movie. That's 1 degree from
And
Nicolas
Alan
Cage.
Tudyk as Mr. Squeegee, a cleaning robot that Astro encounters. Sounds good. The usual bit character played by our good
TC
friend.
is
Alan.
gouging his eye out with a spoon right now, everybody.
Not even listening.
Would you put this in the top 250?
Yeah,
No.
I would not either.
I would.
Nice.
I
Got any extra
appreciate
words
it.
there, John? You just really
What?
liked it. You liked it. It hit you in the feels.
I was really moved by it. I was like I thought it was I was really moved by it, and I didn't even understand it. So it's like,
There you go. 10 out of
it's
10.
like damn.
I was not in the mood for it. I don't know why. Maybe because we just started war and it was like movie and you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's tough. That is. This kind of shit
it's
always just
not-
hangs
not a
over.
fast-
everything.
You're like, oh yeah, you're working through your trauma.
You need to be in a good, quiet
boo-hoo.
place for it. I think too.
You know?
It's like it's not a fast mover or anything like that. You know.
No.
Well, we're fucked for next week, guys. Absolutely
Why?
fucked because we're watching Hamnet
Oh Jesus.
Hamnet.
by
Do we have
Chloe
to go in
Zhao.
for that,
You're
or
fi-
is
you're-
that finally it's streaming?
It's $20. Do you want to talk about whether or not I want to do
Shit.
this?
$20.
$20.
I don't know. I guess I'll pretend I bought a popcorn and 2 Cokes.
Just buy yourself Cokes.
I'll just sit there and do nothing and not drink anything and just suffer. Just be
That's right.
just wish I had two sodas and a.
We're only 1 movie away from actually doing it this year.
We
guys.
got to do it. We got to do it because we're 1 movie away from watching all the movies. So we
Yes.
really got to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree. And hopefully, so wait to watch it until maybe tomorrow or the weekend. Like, I think it resets the pricing on weekends, so maybe it'll lower this weekend.
Okay.
I don't know. But Chloe Zhao, TC's favorite director, of course, of Nomadland, TC's favorite movie of that year, if you can remember. Loved that movie. Loves Frances
best
McDormand
movie.
walking
Awesome.
around shitting
Can't
in the
wait
bucket.
to watch taking a shit in a bucket.
I love Nomadland. I don't know if I loved it. I didn't mind. I liked it. I think
Hey,
that
here's
was
a
good.
great wide shot. Don't forget everything that you just watched. Watch this beautiful landscape.
Hey, being homeless and working for Amazon isn't that bad. Come on. This is America.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Because TC loves working for Amazon too. Yeah.
Go fuck yourself, Jazzy.
All right. So we're doing Hamnet.
Hamnet.
Say goodbye. The $60. He's pumping it right into the fucking Apple or whatever thing you rented in.
Hey, I'd rather give it to Apple than the
Yeah,
other.
no kidding.
I do too, but it's not great.
It's all bad, but yes.
Yeah. Fuck Bezos.
Hey, you know what? If you want, local libraries, they have the Libby application. You can get a lot of audiobooks, a lot of great like books from there.
I'm listening
digitally.
to a really good audiobook on
than
Libby right
Kindle.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
better
it's
than
free.
Kindle, better than Audible. And it's free.
Joe Hill. If you like horror books, Joe Hill.
Oh, Joe Hill?
Nosferatu.
Oh, really?
NOS482. It's a license plate, and it spells Nosferatu, and it's Stephen King's son, and it's a horror epic, and it's really good.
It's
Really?
awesome.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Anyway,
That's
yeah.
good.
But
good,
we've
TC.
like stopped our
You know what I watched
Audible
recently, which
subscription.
was great still, is No Country for Old Men.
I watched that one
movie's
recently,
still
too.
Fucking
Hey.
good.
Yeah.
It's
We
still
watched-
good.
It is good. We watched Sinners again. I watched Sinners with Nikki because she hadn't saw it. It was awesome. It was a great rewatch.
Nice.
So
It's in Oscar contention now. It won a bunch of things at the Actors Guild Awards,
Yeah.
and it's a front runner now. It could win Best Picture. That'd be pretty fucking weird. A horror movie, and
I love
weird
it.
in a good
Love
way.
it.
It would be good.
Yeah.
It better not be fucking F1. F1 can't win, right?
I actually watched some F1 the other day, and I was like, this is way better than the movie was.
Yeah.
Oh, the
more
movie's
exciting.
so good. It makes you like a bad sport.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
It was all because of Brad.
It indoctrinated you. Look at that.
Yep.
It's propaganda. Look at us stretching this one out past 40 minutes. It's
Good
almost
job,
50
guys.
minutes.
Hey.
Yeah.
the new
look at
film.
that.
I got a good 5-minute block of me rambling that I'm going to take right out.
Look at that. Don't you love being
Yeah,
able to
up to
edit
you,
your
man.
self out?
Yeah,
TC?
oh, yeah,
I used to
yeah,
do that
I
all the
sound way
time.
bigger
I
than
was
I am.
infallible for the first 300 something episodes in this.
And
'Cause I
now
would
I'm
just edit
phoning it
myself
in,
out.
and nobody's
Yeah.
getting edited.
Now I have to be careful, and I sound like way more of an idiot. I would just leave you guys in there because I thought it was funny.
It's all right,
like-
but hey, that's show business. We're just showing both sides. You know?
And John, without the
I
finger
just
on the
always
edit
look
button
like
for
an
a
ass.
second, is always the asshole.
I am the only asshole. Always.
Always. And that's
On
the
that
way we
note,
like
see
it,
you
John.
later, boys.
All right.
All right, yeah.
Hey,
Talk
thanks
to
for
you guys next
listening.
week.
Yeah, thanks for listening.